This is what I ate in a day. For breakfast, I wanted to try baked oats. I feel like I'm the last person on TikTok to do this, but it was super easy. I used half a banana, half a cup of oats, some peanut butter, some milk, a pinch of salt, baking powder, and chocolate chips. And then I put it in the oven for 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Then I had my coffee. I'm using some iced coffee cubes that did not fit in my glass at first. And then I used some oat milk, a double shot of espresso, and then some sweet cream, and I added a little bit more milk and mixed it all together. And then while waiting for my baked oats to finish, I was like, I don't think this is gonna fill me up. So I also made 2 eggs and some toast. I put some soy sauce on it. I used to eat eggs like this all the time, so I wanted to revisit that. And yeah, that's what I had for breakfast with my baked oats, which was very good, but again, I don't think this would have filled me on its own. I also prefer a savory breakfast over a sweet breakfast, so I don't know how often I'll be making these baked oats. For lunch today, I decided to have a Thai-inspired steak salad. I had like half a chunk of steak left from like a different recipe I made. For the sauce, I used some lime, some fish sauce, some soy sauce, some hot chili oil, some garlic, sesame seeds, sesame oil. I kind of just winged it, but it ended up being very delicious and very tasty, so I enjoyed that while watching some Netflix. And then for dinner, I wasn't anticipating on ordering tacos at all, but I literally saw a TikTok of somebody eating guacamole, so I was like, wow, I really want some guacamole. So as you can see, I am very influenced by social media, but it was very tasty. The queso, on the other hand, was not it. It tasted like Tostitos cheese dip. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to share with you guys my brand new phone case from Casetify because it is so cute. I added photos of myself and my friends and family, also my baby Benny right here. I wanted it to look like a kind of nice cohesive photo feed, and if you want to know how to make one, I'm going to show you right now. First, you got to download the Casetify app, click on Photo Grid Case, and then you choose what kind of phone you have. I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I chose the clear impact case with the white border. And now time for the fun part. You click the plus sign, you get to add any photo you want from your photo album. I chose this layout, and then I started placing the photos where I wanted them to be. Order it, and the next thing you know, your Casetify phone case shows up in a beautiful box. If you want to match with me, you can use my code 15Celine for 15% off. Packing some lunch for myself. Today I had some kimchi fried rice. I usually cook it with Spam, but today I used canned tuna because I ran out of Spam and it was delicious. I added a fried egg, and then in the little container I added some uncooked kimchi. In my 2 other compartments I added some Persian cucumbers and then some strawberries. Put everything into the bento, and then for my drinks I always bring some coffee onto campus. I'm using the cold brew from my collab with All Elite Coffee, and then I'm also gonna pack some water and then some popcorn to snack on. This is what I ate in a day. I had a really simple breakfast, just some bagels with cream cheese, strawberries on the side, and then I had some leftover broccoli cheese soup, and then I had some very, very, very ripe bananas that I always forget to finish. So I made some banana bread. I sometimes purposely leave my bananas to go super ripe to make this. The recipe is super simple. I always adjust it and it still comes out fine. I also added nuts, but if you're allergic or don't like nuts, then don't do that. And then it was finally time for my coffee. I forgot to make ice, so I had like 3 ice cubes, but I just made a double shot of espresso over some milk and oat milk creamer and some white chocolate mocha sauce. Very good. And then after an hour, my banana bread was finally out of the oven. It was moist and beautiful, and it always comes out delicious, so you should try the recipe. For lunch, I decided to make a chipotle/taco bowl. This is seriously one of the easiest meals to meal prep, because once you have all of these ingredients prepped, you just throw it all together. I used ground beef with taco seasoning. When you have all of these ingredients, it's so easy. Like for the whole week, you can make like nachos or tacos or bowls. I almost forgot the cheese, but yeah, it was very good. And then for dinner, I wanted to try the crispy rice sushi, so I rolled up some rice, with my hands, and then I put that into the air fryer because I didn't want to fry it in oil because that makes my kitchen stink and my apartment is tiny. Anyways, I chopped up some salmon instead of tuna. I know most people use tuna, but I wanted to use salmon. I added mayo, sriracha, sesame oil, ponzu sauce, soy sauce, garlic chili oil, and then I also had some imitation crab, so I just added that all in there. Also mushed up some avocado, and then I topped everything. Oh, just a reminder, when you're making anything with raw fish, make sure you have sushi grade salmon, or you could, get sick. But yeah, these came out so beautiful. Like, look at these, restaurant quality. But to be honest, they were good, but I prefer my sushi bake. Let's make some breakfast. Today I'm making an egg quesadilla, so I cracked 2 eggs, seasoned them, pour them into my pan, and lay the tortilla on top. Today I added avocados, but sometimes I just do egg and cheese, sometimes I add sausage, so whatever I have or I'm feeling that day. And make sure the cheese melts before you flip it over, or else the tortilla is just gonna fly off. And then moving on to my favorite part of every day, which is my coffee. I put some ice cubes in this jar and then add cold brew. This cold brew is actually from my collab with All the Way Coffee, which we just restocked right now, so you can buy it in my bio. It comes with a cute little froggy jar, some stickers, and a few bags of cold brew. And that is everything I ate for breakfast on this very gloomy day. A day in my life as a PhD student. So after getting up and taking Benny out, I immediately start working on emails for school and work, and I have been using my new Logitech Pop keyboard and Pop mouse, which just makes getting these emails done a little bit more exciting. Once I'm done replying to any important emails, I start making breakfast. So today I had a little egg in a hole, toad in a hole. I've heard it called many different things. I also had some strawberries and tea, and then after that I decided to get ready and put on some makeup for the day because I had to head to campus later. I had a little bit more time before I had to leave, so I got some more work done at my desk. This keyboard is so fun. It actually has emoji keys, and I'm just honestly in love with the color of it. Then I changed my clothes, put on my shoes, packed my backpack, said bye to Benny, and then it was time to head to campus. I brought some more tea with me today and took the bus onto campus to get some stuff done that I couldn't get done at home, but it was pretty quick. So after that I went back home and I'm back at my desk because I had class online today, and I'm always eating during my online classes, so I heated up some leftover fries and popcorn chicken I had. 3 hours later, class is finally done, and today for dinner I decided to make some lettuce wrap. So I cooked up some ground chicken, seasoned and sauced it up. They were absolutely delicious, and I ended my night early today because I stayed up super late finishing 2 papers the night before.